Hi guys, Wade here. Let me give you a little scenario. Let's just say you're working on a project and you're in a brainstorming session with lots of people and everybody's giving their ideas and have these great ideas and they're sharing their ideas and really excited. And you're in a session with them, but you're like sitting in the back of the room, staring at the ceiling, thinking about what you're gonna do tomorrow. And you have ideas, but you're just sitting there, not saying anything, not doing anything. You're listening to what people are saying, but you're just sitting there. When you really should be giving your ideas. There is a name for people who do this. There's a name for this, and it's called lacking creative confidence. Keyword here, creative confidence. Now, there's a book by two brothers named David and Tom Kelley. They wrote a book called Creative Confidence, and in the book, they describe what creative confidence is and how to overcome it. Creative confidence is having the courage and not the fear to say your ideas in a group, or whenever you have an idea, and you say it without having fear or nervousness or any kind of emotion that allows you to not say it. It's having the confidence and the courage to say your idea without being feared or held back by anything. And in this book, they talk about Tom and David Kelley talk about is how to get over it and overcome it and why this happens. They feel that their example is this: young kids, like toddlers, 3, 4, that age, 5, 6, that age. That age, kids are loaded with ideas and expression and have so much to say. They want to share their ideas. It's not stop. They have 10 million ideas in their head and they have no shame or doubt to saying them. But then it seems like the older we get, like to teenage years into adulthood, that confidence of saying ideas kind of slows down. We kind of like hold back and like, okay, I'm not going to say anything no more because I don't have to. But really, you should say something and always say your ideas, no matter how old you are. 3 or 30, speak your ideas. Now I understand there are people who are shy and don't like speaking in public. I was one of them before. I didn't like speaking in public. I would hold back. I had no ideas. I didn't say anything. I lacked creative confidence. But you have to get out of that shell and realize you have to speak up. You have to say what you think. If you're in a group of people and working on projects, especially designers, you have to speak up and say what you think. You can't be nervous. You can't feel like, oh, they not want to hear my ideas because it's probably not important. You can't be like, no, I don't want to say it. Someone think I'm weird and strange if I say it, or somebody laugh at me. You can't think that stuff. You gotta just say it. No matter how it may sound good in your head, they may not think it's good, but say it anyway. Because there's no such thing as a bad idea. You always have to say your ideas and say what they are, and express them no matter what or how crazy they may be. Now back talking about the whole kid thing, how young kids have no expression, have no doubt or no filter when something's speaking their idea because they say whatever. Like my niece, Layla is 4 years old. She is wonderful. I love her to death. She's a beautiful little girl. Layla has no filter. She says her ideas, no matter what they are, and we may think they're crazy and weird. She thinks they're fabulous. To me, I love it. She says whatever she wants. She says her ideas. She has always ideas. She speaks them. Sometimes they sound a little weird and crazy, but to her, they're fabulous, and that's great. And she's at the age where, when she's at that age, she's 4 years old, she's at the age where that ideas just ram out their mouths. It is great. But we have to keep that kind of level of confidence that someone her age has when we're older, because it goes away. We have to keep it there, because it's not good, because if you end up not saying your ideas when you're older, who's going to remember you? Like, no one. You know your ideas, but a lot of people know who they are, what your ideas are, so they're remembered. Because your idea may be good, you may think not, but it could be a good idea. And the more you speak your ideas, the more you say them, people remember you, and they're like, okay, this person has some good ideas. And in the future, they may want to come to you and tell you for more ideas, and those ideas, and you come important, your ideas come important, you feel more confident, because the more you speak, and the more you say your ideas, you feel much more better. You feel more confident about what you're saying. Because sometimes if you're in a wacky reading group and people have all these ideas, and some of the ideas may seem like these ideas they have above my level. I don't understand them. I can't think of ideas that fabulous or that like wonderful. But it doesn't matter. You can have a simple idea which could add on to their marvelous ideas they have. But you have to still just say your ideas. And especially in design work, if you're a graphic designer and you're working with clients, working with other graphic designers and other design houses and design firms, your ideas are extremely important, because those ideas may be the one that went in that design, and your ideas made one that made that account happen, or that creator, or that client happy. Especially if you work with clients, every client you have is not going to have all his ideas. You have to bring your idea to your clients so they can say, okay, maybe we can do that. That's a good idea. You have to be vocal. You have to speak up. You have to know what your ideas are and voice them to them. It will help them, and it will help you the same to make the design work easier for you, make your job easier and their job easier for you. You can't just be silent and sit there and let them tell you everything. You need to communicate with them and say your ideas so they understand what's going on, and then you guys can work together and make your job so much easier. Like I said before, I used to have problems speaking. I used to not want to speak. I used to want to be quiet. I didn't want to say anything. I wanted to be a person who sat back in a room, kept quiet, listened, and observed everybody else. But for me, I realized I can't do it no more. I need to speak up. I'm already small and short. I need to be heard. So I'm not going to speak up. And now I have no problem speaking. I speak all the time. But there are times like you still get in back in that mode, or I get quiet. But I have learned that I need to speak up and say my thoughts and say my opinion. Be very vocal. I'm very vocal. I'm very opinionated. I have a lot of ideas. I speak them. No matter how crazy they are, I still say them. I talk a lot. I'm very vocal. And that's good for me. It's helped me express myself and work with people. People know me and they say, oh yeah, WVWD says crazy stuff all the time. But I'm speaking. It may sound crazy, but I'm still talking. And that's the point. You have to keep talking. Don't stop talking. Don't talk too much. But keep talking and say your ideas and speak up and let people and be heard. Be heard through your words and be heard through your art if you're the artist. Get the meaning? I should coin that phrase. Speak through your words and your art. Oh my gosh, I should coin that phrase. So, create confidence. We also have it. Learn to speak up. Say your ideas. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. You may have an idea you may not in your head, and it may sound good, but you may think it's not good. Say it anyway. You may have an idea, it may not be the best idea. Say it anyway. You never know how it may help somebody, or it may part be something else. Always say your ideas. Speak no matter what it is, how crazy, how big, how little it is. Say it. Ideas are never bad. They're always good. Some people say you can't go. Speak. You think before you speak. You do that too, but speak. Always speak. Say what you think. So I hope you learned something about creative confidence. Hope you learn that you have to have it, and it's very important. I will put a link to this book so you can buy a book. It's a good book to read. I recommend it. If you have problems speaking, or you're that person sitting back in the classroom or the room and someone speak, it's good for you to learn to get out of that shell and to say your stuff and say your ideas. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.